Hey everyone! So, in today's video, we're gonna tell you about the moments WWE regrets to date. As you all know, the company runs in a very streamlined manner to keep the viewers hooked, but sometimes even the company makes mistakes which they regret. So, without further delay, let's jump right into it. Number 8. Jinder Mahal. In recent WWE history, back in the backlash of May 2017, everyone had this moment of, what? Seriously? When all of a sudden, Mahal defeated Randy Orton and became the WWE Champion. You're getting it right. That same Jobber Supreme of 3MB popularity was now being given a chance to carry one of the biggest titles of all time in the wrestling business, which was basically upsetting to a lot of fans. Jinder was basically aiming for the 170-day reigning as the WWE Champion, although his name on top felt very nauseating. In his 6 golden months, he had a couple of rematches with Orton and a brief rivalry with Shinsuke Nakamura, along with a few notable wins. This was not the only worrying thing. The bigger picture, the more concerning matter, was WWE's ratings. There was an abrupt downfall in the TV rating, worrying the company during the Calgary native's time on top. No doubt this man did look like a top star. Also, he carried himself like a top star, and he was provided with the grand, epic entrances. The main flaw was the material he was given to work with was very dull and lazy, and also his plotting ring style and his delivery was so dry that it made the entire show look boring. Number 7. Rob Van Dam. Rob has regularly proved to be one of the most popular superstars in the company, and also the wrestling world held hope for him to be a champion. As per the crowd, it was done, but the WWE eventually got behind Van Dam just for him to blow up in their faces. But just for 22 days, unfortunately, the reign of Rob didn't last as long, as he was arrested for drug possession and he was suspended from WWE for 30 days. Well, Rob will surely be remembered in the history of WWE as a world champion who lost the title so soon due to drug possession, which is the sole reason of the company's regret. Number 6. Billy Graham. Like we all know, there's no doubting that Billy was an actual superstar in wrestling history. He defeated Bruno Sammartino and became the world champion for 296 days straight until Bob Backlund defeated the superstar and grabbed his title. Although he always filled the ring with colorful charisma, he stabbed the company in the back later when he retired. He sued the WWE, accusing them of forcing him to take steroids in 1994. Moreover, he made up lies about sexual abuse by the company in order to extract money out of them. But still, the WWE puts Billy in the Hall of Fame in 2004. But Billy didn't stop here. He further lambasted Linda McMahon during 2010 after Abdullah was inducted, and spent time encouraging Adam Cole and Kofi Kingston to take steroids. Number 5. Jack Swagger. Unlike others, Jack didn't have any complicated problems at the fantastic feud between Jeff Hardy and CM Punk, The Undertaker reigning for 140 days with the title, and the rivalry of Edge and Chris Jericho. Before becoming the trainer of Michael Cole, Swagger lost the heavyweight championship to Rey Mysterio. Number 4. Finn Balor, champion at that SummerSlam, which was held just a month after when Balor was drafted to Raw. But unfortunately, that same SummerSlam, Finn got into a severe shoulder injury which took him away from the ring for 7 months. Balor had a perfect chance to be the champion, but sadly he lost it. After the Irishman returned from his untimely injury, it took him months to get back and realize that he still had a chance to be the champion. He was to receive a rematch in order to get his gold. But still, WWE always tried its best to keep Balor away from the championship every time for 2 years. Vince McMahon rarely had faith in the former NXT champion, and he thought that Finn is too small for it. Although the reports say that McMahon was particularly not behind Balor in the first place, and Finn has proved himself again and again. Number 3. The Ultimate Warrior. No one can deny that the Ultimate Warrior had his own aura, an explosive and energetic personality in the wrestling business. But while fans saw this vibrant side of the champion, only the WWE got to see the other unsavory side of the wrestlers. The Ultimate Warrior had a successful career to Sergeant Slaughter at the Royal Rumble 1991, and that is when Vince had his first problems with the champion. At SummerSlam 1991, the Ultimate Warrior refused to perform for that year's WrestleMania 7 unless Vince agreed to pay him $550,000 for that event. Vince had to pay him because he was the main attraction of that SummerSlam, but not even Vince is so good. He fired the Ultimate Warrior from the company instantly. Now the Warrior started to show his new colors. He started posting blogs, and at several posts, he used to write plentiful, making the company look racist, fake, and homophobic. He caused several other issues like this for years, but still he is part of the WWE's Hall of Fame. Number 2. Dolph Ziggler. In WrestleMania 29, Dolph Ziggler's Money in the Bank episode received a lot of applause all over the globe. And later, he took the World Heavyweight Championship from Alberto Del Rio to a bizarre reaction. Just after 2 weeks of getting the title, Ziggler received a heavy beating from Jack Swagger, making the fans lose all their hope in Ziggler. Dolph was badly injured, and no one was to be blamed about this issue, but the ratings were going down and the company was regretting it. Well, this could have been resolved after his 2 months leave, but when he came back, he lost his earlier title to Alberto Del Rio again, which was awfully shameful, and everyone lost faith in Ziggler. Even in the first place, Vince didn't have faith in Ziggler to go for the World Championship, and after what happened, he regrets it a lot. Number 1. Chris Jericho. From 2008 to 2010, the years of Jericho's rise in the wrestling industry, embarked himself on an epic heel run. During those years, he also won the World Heavyweight Championship not only once, 2001 Vengeance pay-per-view, in which Chris Jericho defeated The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin in the same night to grab the latest prize in the industry. You can only imagine that on that night, how much Vince must cry himself to sleep at the fact of Triple H, who was out there injured while the undisputed champion was being crowned. Be sure to check out WWE Best Finishers, and I'll see you guys in the next video.